Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg and this is the 67 Mustang GT500 recreation and the car is amazing. You're gonna love checking it out. So go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. We'll get it up on the lift so you can see how beautiful the bottom is. We're gonna get out and drive it. We're gonna pop the hood and fire up that 428 with those dual 4s on it. We're gonna check out the custom interior, the custom suspension. We're gonna show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision on your Mustang investment. So come on up, we'll fire this baby up for you right now. So check this beauty out, man. I love the green paint with the white stripes, looking sweet. The hood pins, the driving lights, the new chrome on the front bumper, and the paint job is slick as can be. Those stripes are buried underneath the clear. The hood fits great. Those lines look awesome. When you look down the car, she is straight as an arrow. The doors fit great. The panel gaps look awesome. All the stainless is looking good. The chrome on the vent window looks good. We got good looking door handle. The door jambs look sweet. The lips on the doors here look sweet. The rubber looks good. The paintwork on the door panel itself, the wood steering wheel, the tilt column, 5-speed shifter in the center console. The dash is all custom gauges mounted in a stock location. The dash pad looks great. Just an amazing car. Custom seats. Now it does have the fold down back seat and there is a seat back there, even though the spare tire is sitting back there just like they did in the race cars. It's got the roll bar in it. It's got the console on the ceiling. The headliner's looking sweet. Just everything about the car is amazing. Look how nice and straight that paintwork is. All the reflections looking sweet. Stripes come right back to the tail here. It's got the Shelby style tail lights in them. They're looking sweet. Chrome's looking awesome. The fuel filled looks like it's brand new. So we can get in the trunk here. Inside the trunk, we've got the battery mounted. It's all carpeted in there, finished out nice. It's got the fold down panel there. All the paintwork on the bottom side of the trunk looks good. Looks like the latch is new. Look down the side of this baby. Look how nice and straight that paintwork is. She is an amazing ride. You want to talk about a showstopper. Drive this thing anywhere, you are going to draw a crowd. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we own all of our inventory. Right now we've got a little over 220 cars in stock and we own every one of those cars. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. So you can bet we spend the time to check them out before we buy them. Then when they come here to the shop, we get them up on the lift, check them all out so we can answer all your questions. So call Tom at 248-974-9513 and he'll tell you anything you need to know about this beautiful car. Now we're buying between 40 and 50 new units every month, so we've always got new inventory coming in. Make sure you watch us on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, and follow us at our website. Now, I'm in charge of picking out every one of the cars here at Vanguard, so I'm putting my 35 years of experience to work for you to pick out your dream car. All right, 67 Mustang time. 5-speed, ready to go. White stripes, Shelby wheels, wood steering wheel, Shelby gauges, handling like it's on rails, great exhaust, and we can ship this baby anywhere in the world. You just give Tom a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway, no matter where you live in the world. Now, if you want some help with financing, we can help you out with financing too. Tom will tell you just how easy that process is. It takes about 15 minutes with the banker on the phone. Now, Tom will take care of all the paperwork for you. You don't have to worry about anything. He will do all the tough stuff. All you have to do is make that phone call. Now look down here on the dash. We got the speedo working, we got the tach working, all the gauges are working. It's got aftermarket radio, aftermarket gauges down here. We got the power shut off. We got our 5-speed shifter here, our wood steering wheel, our tilt column. I mean, this is an amazing machine. This baby's turning heads no matter where you go. And listen to that exhaust. I mean, I am just touching the accelerator. This thing is fast as grease lightning. It wants to get up and go. Get around the corner here. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we are very close to the airport, and we sell about 95% of our stuff sight unseen, but please come on out and visit us. We would love to have you. We're open on Saturdays if you'd like to drive out. We'll even come down to the airport and pick you up if you want to come visit. We're right here at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan, and we're about to do something nobody else in the industry does. We're going to put this car up in the air so you can check out the underside. So stick with us. We're going to get it up in the air for you right now. All right, under this Mustang now, and man, it's pretty under here. Look at that brand new tank. Frame looks good. Drop downs look good. Now this has been changed from leaf springs to it's got a triangulated 4-link setup on it. Everything's aftermarket. Stainless steel exhaust here, all welded up, looking good. Good looking Ford 9-inch rear end. It's got right around a 350 gear, and it is Posi. These are TCI setup here, total custom, or wait a minute, this is Total Control products. So it's an aftermarket setup here. Great looking trailing arms here. We got good looking frame ties here. We got brand new parking brake cable. It's got all this suspension is tied up into a aftermarket cross member that the coilover shocks are connected up to. I mean, everything under here is beautiful. The floorboards are nice and clean. There's a new brake line up there in the dry shaft tunnel. Looks like the dry shaft's a new piece also. TKO 600 trans, that's a 5-speed Tremec. We got explosion-proof bell housing. We got jet-coated headers here. We got an aftermarket suspension up front also. This has got tubular upper control arms, lower control arms, and then a coilover shock holding it up. Disc brakes up front, drilled and slotted rotors. I didn't point out the brakes in the back. The brakes out back are also disc, and they are drilled and slotted there. Big sway bar up here, AC compressor mounted down here low. Aluminum radiator here, a big aluminum Cobra oil pan on it. I mean, it's an amazing build. I tell you, somebody spent a lot of money on the suspension, the steering, and the whole setup there. That exhaust. We got Shelby style wheels here. We got two 1560 15s, and I don't see a mark on those wheels anywhere. You can see the paint right down to the bottom edges looking sweet, and there's that GT500 stripe. Bottom side of the front fender's nice and clean. The pinch weld's nice and clean. Torque box is nice and clean. You can see those floorboards are just beautiful. Get out back here again, same good looking aftermarket Shelby wheel. And these are two 35/60 15s back here. You can see even the lip there on the quarter looks good. And you can still see spot welds right there where they installed this quarter. Let's get under the hood. All right, under the hood here, we got dual 4s sitting on top of a 428. Now this 428's out of a 69 model Mustang. It's got Edelbrock aluminum heads. It's got an Edelbrock intake. Those 500 CFM dual 4s are Edelbrocks. It does have electric choke on that front carburetor. It's got great looking aluminum valve covers. It's got all these aluminum braces here for the shock towers. The whole front of the motor's polished up. It's got an Edelbrock polished up water pump and a polished up AC compressor down there and an alternator. Even the power steering pump is polished up. The power booster on the brakes is polished up. It's got a remote reservoir setup there for the master cylinder. And it does have a hydraulic clutch in it. It's got aftermarket billet hinges for the hood. I mean, everything about this thing, even the overflow tank's polished up. It's got a 6AL box, which is MSD, and it looks like an MSD distributor, an MSD blaster coil there. And they did a real nice job with all the AC hoses. They've got everything tucked down nice and neat. Everything's run looking sweet. All the wiring looks good under here. Bottom side of the hood's nicely finished. This is an amazing build, guys. They took a Mustang, they built a GT500, then they took it to the next level. It's got all aftermarket suspension, all polished up, looking sweet. Call us at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.